Hey everyone, it's Jessica Edwards in Wilmington, North Carolina. I want to talk about market value or perceived market value, and this kind of can be directed either to a seller or a buyer. In a real estate market, in any real estate market, at the end of the day, your house is only worth what someone is willing to pay for it. So we can do all the statistics and run all the numbers and the comparables and price it as well as we want, or as terribly as we want, I guess. But at the end of the day, it is worth what someone is willing to pay for it. This comes up sometimes and can be really frustrating even as an agent when you see a buyer or a seller maybe not looking at it in a realistic way, I guess. Sometimes you'll have sellers that maybe are priced fairly well, but definitely, need to negotiate some on their price. If we look at market comparables, if we look at average prices per square foot for comparable things in their neighborhood, if we really kind of comp it out and, if we give them sort of a fair price, and there's sellers that are stuck on a number or have a number in their head that they perceive is what their home is worth and what they are going to hold out to get, and sometimes it's just not realistic. And when you see a seller that gets 2 or 3 offers from different buyers that are around the similar price, and they still are stuck on this number that's a little bit higher, that's something to really think about, and really think about sort of what the market is telling you and what those buyers are telling you. Same goes for a buyer. If you're a buyer, you have to really look at the market and look at those numbers and not just think about what you are willing to pay for it. Of course, what you are willing to pay for it is most important, but you also have to be realistic. So you can't just choose a number that is a number that you like, or a number that you just don't want to go above, and then make your offer and just say, I'm not going to go above that. That's what I feel it's worth, if there's nothing to justify it or back it up. So I guess I'm just trying to say that there's market value has different meanings, there's different perceived market values. But it's really important as a seller to listen to what buyers are telling you, and as a buyer to look at market numbers and not just your own personal opinion. So I hope that makes sense, but just something to really kind of take a step back and look at if you're on either side of a real estate transaction, to make sure you're being realistic and you're not wasting your own time or missing opportunities if you're a seller. So these are my thoughts. If you have any questions or comments, or you disagree, please feel free to email me at jessicaedwards@seacoastrealty.com. Of course, check us out at www.thecarolinasfinest.com. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day.